to With the Goldbergs. Today you're hearing from me, Sara Goldberg. Today I'm just going to give y'all a short update on what's going on with immigration. So first off, the Houston Immigration Court has not been hearing any non-detained hearings. So this is for individuals who are allowed to stay in the United States until they have their time in court. Non-detained, meaning they're not in jail. So these individuals are still set up for deportation proceedings, and in Houston, the court has been closed since March, April of last year. Now it's May, so as you can imagine, it's been over a year of being closed. I just got notice that the Houston court will be reopening July 6th. So right after America's Independence Day celebration, that's when deportations will commence once again in the Houston court. So that's one thing. If you're someone that has been in deportation and your case has been continued over and over again, please be aware of when your next hearing date is, because that might be coming up soon. On another note, I'd like to talk a little bit about what's going on at our border, Texas and Mexico. So in the past few months, we've already been seeing a huge uptick in the amount of individuals that are trying to cross the border. The idea is that many of them believe that President Joe Biden is more friendly to immigrants, and they believe that a possible amnesty may come into play. I previously spoke about the Citizenship Act of 2021, something that President Joe Biden had proposed. However, amnesty has not come into effect. However, we're having this essentially a humanitarian crisis at the border. Now, I even read something in the Houston Chronicle more recently about what's going on. The amount of unaccompanied minors, so minors under the age of 18 that are coming to the United States alone, has increased. And in the past month, it was reported that over 17,000 unaccompanied minors were presented at the border. And in the Chronicle, they even discussed certain individuals in particular. One was a girl, Morelli, 8 years old, from, I believe, El Salvador, who made the whole trek, which was a 12-day trek from her home country to the United States. And right when she was about to cross the river on the raft, she noticed that her mother was not with her. And she then understood that she was going to make the journey to America alone. And another individual was interviewed, a father who had traveled with his son Jordan, who's 9 years old. And in that story, the father said, "We originally came to the United States, but were immediately deported in March because of the pandemic." One thing that the government has been trying to do is do immediate deportations for individuals appearing at the border, stating that because of the coronavirus and the health risks involved, we cannot allow you to enter. So they're doing very quick turnaround deportations on the spot. So that leaves parents who traveled with their children, they paid for a coyote, and then after all that journey of time, money that went into the process, they were then deported. So some parents are now making the decision that they would rather their child at least get their foot in America versus everyone just throwing away that time and money that they put into the journey and going home together. So now parents are starting to leave their children to remain in the United States, whether they have family or not. There are stories of children who have birth certificates pinned to their clothing with a relative's phone number on the back, so that when the child is stopped by Customs and Border Patrol, they will know that, oh, this is a child, this is their name based on the birth certificate, and this is the phone number to contact. Also, in the past week, CBP stopped 7 children who were in a group at a border town in Texas, and the ages were 11 months to 8 years old. So this is becoming a very serious situation. I don't know what we can expect from the Biden administration. I really haven't seen much on it, but that's just something to note about immigration presently, and we will see what happens in the coming months. So until next time, continue to like, share, comment. We love to hear from y'all, and I'd love to hear what you have to say about this topic and other topics that we've discussed in the past. Until next time.